Behold, the equivalent to paint drying. I hate updates. I hate them with a passion. And yet, we must endure them. So, how's your Friday going while we wait? If you're watching the replay, skip ahead like 3-ish minutes, and we'll be fine. Hey, I can go to this screen and nobody can yell at me. Because there's nothing to see. Except the box in the background. Anywho. I wasn't super abruptly. I came back and said, hey, I think we're ending it, and then we ended it. This is not Factorio. This is Satisfactory. Here's the difference. It's two different, yet similar games. Satisfactory is a first-person factory building game. And Factorio is a top-down... Satisfactory is basically a game where you build a factory in an alien world and starve the planet for resources to make massive conveyor lines and other buildings. In a nutshell. Yes. Hey! I love how it goes like... So I've already done a lot of the beginning bits where we talk about how the game actually works, and you can actually see how the game works, and so on and so forth. So if you want to know how the game actually works, I'm afraid we can go through it if you want. Alright, do that. So I've actually been building this and playing this with, I don't think he's ever been in a video, but we've definitely played games together, which is a Space Otter, I think is his name. Obviously it's not his real name, though that'd be really funny if it was. Oh! Okay, this is where it saved it. Don't mind me. Believe it or not, you don't spend most of the game driving a car around. Although you will see me drive a car around a lot. I've been working on a... Oh gosh. Alright. Yep, okay. Alright, nope, I'm fine. This is how physics works. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't die. Don't die me. Ow. Yep, alright, we're good. So, believe it or not, this is not what this world usually looks like. I have built this all out. Every single one of these foundations, I have, put down. I'm a little insane, but basically, we'll talk about it in a minute. As we get over here. It's in early access. We are kind of in the mid-game because I've unlocked things, but everything that you see I've built, and you'll see it as we play the game, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining how exactly the game works. But you mine things, and then you take the things, and you turn it to other things, and then you turn it into other things. And then, oh yeah, no, it used to be pretty. There used to be like grasslands and trees, and I cut all the trees down, then I built all this foundations. I don't know how much talking I will actually spend. This isn't the main base, so I will be driving back and forth to the main base. If you have any questions for me while I do this monotony, that's fine. But in a nutshell, we're on an alien world where physics are more suggestions than actual... My chair's sliding backwards. Physics is more of a suggestion than an actual fact. But basically, we've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minor Mark IIs, which each churn out 60 iron ore, which ends up being which ends up being math. 8 times 6. 480 iron ore. The iron ore is then being run over to these 1, 2, 3, smelters. The smelters are then going to take 30 iron ore per minute each, which is why I built 12 of them, because I think 12 times... I built 12, right? Or I built 16. 1, 2, 3... This is why you don't do things late at night. I don't remember what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count from back here. I'll the view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I built 16 smelters, which will take the iron ore and turn it into iron ingots. Which, at the very beginning of the game, you have to do all this manually. But I'm building this factory, so I don't have to do it manually. Then the iron ingots will then be changed by a different building called constructors into iron plates and iron rods. Then some of the iron rods will be turned into screws, and then some of these screws will be matched up with other plates and other rods to create reinforced iron plates. To really explain more of how the game actually works, I should go back to the main base instead of the secondary base. To kind of show you guys a little bit of what we're aiming for over here, just on a larger scale. Of course, it used to be lush and green and yeah, let's go. Let's try back to the other base really quickly. Waste a little bit of time. Just so that we can see what? Except on a much grander scale that we're working on. We're sort of aiming for. I do have arachnophobia mode on. At some point, we should drive by a spider nest. Giant, scary, creepy spiders. But with arachnophobia mode on, it changes them all to look like giant cat heads. You might think I'm kidding or joking. I am not. I know most people are going to be like, oh, this is boring, and turn it off. And that's understandable. I'm definitely not doing even anything particularly interesting. At some point, I am going to build a road and then a hypertube, so I don't have to keep driving back and forth. I also have limited fuel. Do I go down or up? Down. Let's go with down. I don't remember. You can run over animals. Which I would never do in real life on purpose. Actually, I've never done it, period. That's not true. I was in the car when a deer got hit once. Morbid story. Anyway. Where am I going? I guess I wanted to go up the hill, didn't I? Astro beer. You do have to fight the animals if you get out of the car, but they don't. Most of them don't attack your car. And you might go, oh, well, this is very simple, but it gets super complicated. Because then you need plastic, and you get plastic from oil, but then you've got there's a whole lot. You'll see what I mean. I love hitting animals in this game. Ooh, out of context, that sure sounds bad. Yeah, okay. Star's gone. Quick, talk about him. They pop back up. Let's see if any of the spiders have spawned back in. So you can see what I'm talking about when I say giant cat heads. They do attack the car, though. See? Yeah, they're super creepy spiders. Super, super creepy spiders. That's potentially my most favorite part. Let's go down here. Any hoodles, let's get ourselves... This isn't where I want to be. I want to be up there, on that land bridge. I've almost got the way to and from memorized. I don't quite... I'd be amazed and entertained. Look up Rocknard remix of Chug. Okay. If you want to be entertained. Are you saying I'm not entertaining? Or are you saying, in the absence of me? Go with the second one, because it makes me feel better about life. Actually, for a good portion of the game, you don't have cars, and when you do get a vehicle, it's a slow tractor. The tractor that I did build is in a river somewhere. Oh, that's... Poop! This water's deeper than I thought. Ah! Stop it! Oh, there are so many. Okay. Ah! Okay. Alright. I gotta get my car out of there. I hear another one. There it is. My car's sort of kind of in a ditch at the moment. Alright, so let's take the industrial storage container there and store everything in my inventory so I can get my car back. Because I was kind of sort of storing some things in my car. There we go. I sort of kind of drove it into a puddle. Oh yeah, we're fine. Now. Yeah, it's impressive how I wind up in bad situations in this game quite often. Actually, almost died. I think in Factorio, eventually the wildlife will try and come and destroy your factory. Whereas in Satisfactory, once you remove the wildlife, they don't come back. There's one of my 2 factories. It's my steel factory. Take a look at that in a second. And I say mine, I did have help from Otter with building some of it, for sure. Whee! Hey, I'm excited. More of you are kindly watching than I thought would be, so... Cool. Thank you. Ah! The autosave is a smidge on the... Definitely will lock your game up for half a second. Okay. I got this. I'm a professional reverser. Yeah, no. Kinda stuck. I got this. It's my truck. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm certain a lot of this would make more sense if you'd seen it from the very beginning. You're not thrown into the middle of this immediately. But just for a small example of what I'm talking about. We've got a I didn't exactly make smart decisions at the very beginning of this. Hang on. We've got a miner that then takes the iron ore out of the ground, shoots it up in that lifter over in that conveyor belt. You can definitely defy physics in this game, no question about it. Then runs over in that conveyor belt over to here, where it then comes down, and then goes into this splitter, which takes the 1 lane and makes it 3 lanes, and then it goes into the smelters to turn into ingots. The ingots then go into these constructors, which make iron rods. I'm stuck. The iron rods are then sent into another set of constructors, which make screws. The screws then go up to the 2nd floor, which is where we're going to go, to be used to make... Let's see which one of these goes to the 2nd floor. This one. Whee! So here are the screws that come over here into my more convoluted looking thing, which is met up with some iron plates, which again, over there's some iron ore, turned into iron ingots, turned into iron plates, then run over, matched up with the screws, where it goes into an assembler to make reinforced iron plates. Then it goes into one of our 2 storage containers to be saved until we need it. So then, you know, that's a little more complicated. Then we go up to our 3rd floor and things get a smidge more maniacal, where I kind of took that idea and expanded it immensely. So we've got 4 smelters now, making iron ingots, which are then supplied into all of these assemblers to be made into iron... Brain's got a buffer. Iron rods. Then all of these iron rods are sent down into this area down here, where they are met up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 constructors all making screws for a grand total of 400 screws per minute. Which sounds like a lot. Trust me, it technically kind of sort of is. What is this, 15? 1, 2, 3, 4 is 60. So yeah, conveyor belt marks 1. Where I hope this is marked 2. It is. So then you go, oh yeah, hey, that's pretty impressive. Well, I'd be very appreciative. And then I took it to the next level on the next floor where we have to build all these more convoluted things. So, we've got way more iron ore going into way more smelters. A lot more smelters. Then the smelters, because at the time I did not have the conveyor belts to handle the items per minute. The smelters then take all of these iron ingots into one of these 2 lanes, into a crap ton of constructors, where some turn it into iron plates, which is what these do, and some turn it into iron rods, which is what these do. Then all of the rods and plates and screws all meet up in my very sophisticated, didn't want to bother with trying to sort things system, where then we've got some of our assemblers making those reinforced iron plates that I talked about. The reinforced iron plates are then brought round to... Okay, these 3 must be making the reinforced iron plates. The reinforced iron plates are then brought round and then up into that top level of my very sophisticated assembling paradigm, where some of them meet up. This is actually rods and screws. So as you can see, we need 100 screws per minute. So we're using 200 screws just in these 2. And then the reinforced iron plates meet up with the rods, which then make modular frames. So we're making, this top floor is making modular frames and rotors. And because I've got an overage and I know that I'm not going to be here and it's going to be making stuff, we've got any overage of modular frames being flung into the awesome sink, which slowly but surely, for grinding up hard work, gives me coupons that I can use to build more exciting things. It's much nicer to watch when everything isn't backed up. Oh yeah, because you get to see stuff running. Case in point. And actually the rotors are then taken out of this storage container and they go over to the steel factory where they're used to make motors here in a minute. But just so that everything can turn on. Fling some of the rotors. It's more satisfying than it should be just to watch. It's just shredding them. Anywho. It's a little bit of physics to find, but not a too awful lot. So then the rotors. Then the rotors, like I said, a lot of this happens not all at once. This is a while of work. All of the rotors are then being sent into the part of the game where I stop trying to make things look nice again. I go in and out of making things look nice and not looking nice. Hello, Camden! Go back down to the bottom floor. Go. So here you can see the miner churning up iron ore at a fairly fast rate. Here you can see some limestone being turned into concrete, which is definitely how the real world works. As you can see, we've got concrete and rotors headed out to the steel factory, and because I don't feel like walking the whole way over there, I'll take the hypertube. There's a space elevator where we have to send some more sophisticated things to unlock later tiers, which will give us trains and planes and other automobiles. Hello, Titan! Never be sorry for missing anything. You can watch it later. Or now. So as you can see, our concrete and rotors are still going over here across the bridge that Otter built. You can actually see our coal factory. There's another, our coal power plants. That's what's powering this whole ordeal. And of course, coal power plants require water and coal. Shockingly. Whee! Much fun with that. Anyway, so we'll look on the top floor first because it's a lot less overwhelming than the bottom floor. As you can see, our rotors come over and they meet with our stators, which are turned into motors. And then over here we've got Wow, I was a little farther up than I meant to be. We have got a leaning tower of storage over there. A couple of assemblers taking steel beams, which are being made below, and concrete, and turning it into encased industrial beams. So again, if you know how this game works and you've played this game, then this isn't news to you. But for those who are less familiar, can I drive downstairs? Yep, I got it. Oh. Definitely what I meant to do. Alright, so here is the much more convoluted floor. We've got a miner churning out a few iron ore. Like a lot. 360 iron ore per minute. Into a lot of smelters, which is then in turn making a lot of iron ore, or not iron ore, iron ingots. The iron ingots, because I'm using an alternative recipe for steel, is meeting up with the coal into these foundries, which is then making steel ingots. The steel ingots are then going into this line where they go over and are turned into steel pipes, except for some, which are being turned into steel beams, and then of course going up above where they are being turned into encased industrial beams. The steel pipes then go over with some more smelters, which are creating copper ore into copper ingots. So if you're sensing a pattern, it's because there is one. The copper ingots are then being turned into wire, and they're meeting up with steel pipes to then be made into stators. Smidge on the convoluted side. Hello, Flare! I'm afraid that sentence doesn't make any sense to me, but hello nonetheless. Are they sleepy? What'd I do with my little cart? So what I'm trying to do, and of course everything in this base I built. Everything. The foundations, I built them. All the buildings, I built them. The miners, I placed them. So what I'm trying to do, well, I said it's going to just a whole lot of monotony and, you know, hopefully some entertainment, but we need encased industrial beams to build these Mark IV conveyor belts and some other more sophisticated buildings. But once you get some of this more standard stuff, then you get buildings like the manufacturer. No. Not in 23 minutes. This took hours. I just started here instead of doing it all again. Anywho, this, in a nutshell, is what we're doing on a much grander scale at the new base. Oh wait, I have fuel. I can do the jetpack. Great. Useful, I feel. And of course you have to be sure not to use too much power, which sometimes we do, but Otter did build some backup batteries, so we're pretty good to go. Yeah, I've given a extremely comprehensive... I have no fuel on me, as it were. Alright. Must be in the car. Flare, I'm going to have to ask you to either start typing in kind, full sentences, and not spamming, or we're going to have to put you in timeout. I don't want to, but I fear that... I have to keep this spam down, dear sir. Or ma'am. I couldn't tell you. Sooner rather than later, I hope. I'm stuck. I need my car. Yeah, I don't like school. I mean, it's good. School's important. It's an amazing thing. But I will be here when you're all done. So you build parts so that you can achieve milestones, so you can launch this thing off and get more
R&D
things.
inflated your pocket dimension and has provided a jetpack, which operates on oil-based fuel, for increased navigational capabilities as well as odds of survival.
Goodbye. We'll be back in 5 minutes. I don't know where it takes its stuff, but it takes it away. Alright, the next milestone probably be pipeline engineering Mark II. Monorail technology. That'll excite him. Computers are convoluted. So are modular frames. So I talked about everything else that you use. Then you build manufacturers, which take 4 things. Of course, modular frames are what? Reinforced iron plates and screws? I think? No. Reinforced iron plates and rods. I think. So you've got to have buildings making those, which we do. We have plenty of modular frames. Steel pipes, which is just steel ingots, but in order to do steel ingots, we need iron ingots, and then coal. We need iron ingots and coal to make steel ingots to make pipes, and then of course the encased industrial beams are the beams, the steel beams, and the concrete. It gets so complicated so quickly. Alright, but on the plus side I can build a jetpack. I wonder what that takes. I need circuit boards. I think I have... yeah, I do. I have 16 already built. Excellent. So I need 5 motors, 50 plastic, 50 rubber, and 15 of these. There we go. Right now I'm wearing a gas mask. I'm going to take that off. I wonder how this works. Ah! Out of curiosity, can I just launch myself forever, or am I going to kill myself? This is going to be a fascinating trial and error. It's blinking like that's a... okay, yeah, you do run out of a charge. And you burn a large amount of fuel while doing it. Woohoo! Ah. Okay. Alright, we're fine. So I'm going to go pick up more fuel from the oil area. Of course, fuel is a whole other convoluted thing, where we make plastic, and the plastic makes a byproduct. But in order to make plastic, you need oil. Then the oil is made into plastic because physics or something, I assume. And then, as you can see, wow. Oh, it's not quite backed up, but it's mostly backed up. That's less than stellar. So anywho, we've got oil drills taking the oil into the... we have so much plastic. Taking it into these refineries where it creates plastic, but also creates a byproduct of heavy oil residue. The heavy oil residue is then taken to another refinery where it's changed into fuel, which, okay, that's not too convoluted. Then we need the plastic to be made into plastic containers, where then the packager will package up the fuel. Not even remotely complicated. Alright. Okay. Now back to our regularly scheduled building of nonsense. It's just monotony. Here we go. Less of me, more of the game. I highly doubt I'm going to do anything fascinating enough to see anyway. Got some chimpkin. ship's back. I like Wendy's, but I'm not entirely sure that Wendy's often loves me back. You have returned after eating. You've missed where I explained the entire game, I'm afraid. Showed my hard work and everything. Whoa, turn. I'm not entirely sure you'll hear me talk an awful lot. You'll hear me try and do math and give up and have to put it onto a calculator. Oh wait, I have a horn. Does nothing, but... Of course, this game still is in early access, and sometimes it shows more than other times. And I'm playing the experimental build of the early access. So that's the only way that you can play with update 4 stuff. Hey, hello, Dutchman. Ah, it's the spiders. Got Arachnophobia version on. For those who've joined more recently, which is why they look like cat heads, but. I have never played Subnautica. No. Whee! Doink. Trying to remember where I go is... Oop. Not down there. It all looks different in the dark. That did not take long for me to get lost. I think I'm going in the vaguely right direction. Yeah, this looks right. Oh. Right-ish. Yeah, no, I know where I am. I got this. And hello, Dutchman. I don't know that I actually said hello. I did in my brain. Oh, wait, hard drive. Uh-oh. Okay. Huh? I don't see them. Oh, one of them stuck on this. Here, let me save you. Aha! Where did it go? Has this hard drive been retrieved? It may have already been retrieved. I may have just done that for no particular reason. There's some wire. Wait a second. There we go. Oh yeah, that was a waste of time. Sorry, animals that I sort of kind of exterminated permanently. I 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100% 100 I love how my light is pointed up. Like the world's most useless headlight ever. I have a vague idea of where I'm going. Or that ever backfired. Okay! That is, definitely water. Oh, more spiders. Okay. Ah. Oh! Oh, you're immortal to... Ah! Ah! Ooh! Hee! Ha! More water. Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, you shouldn't drive in the forest at night. This isn't going to backfire spectacularly. I know where I'm going. What is that? I want to be over there somewhere. No, I want to be over there somewhere. Interesting. I don't know where I'm going. I've never been in the spider-infested forest before. That one was new. Yeah, if you turn on arachnophobia mode, instead of like making like skittering, you can see how fast they move around. It's creepy. I didn't even know you could go over here. How about that? Oh, tree. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I want to turn here. Good to know that my base isn't too far away from the entire spy. I can't go this way. Oh, tree. And animal. There we go. There's some signs of civilization. I've been here before. I like what spiders offer to the ecosystem. They kill mosquitoes, which I hate. And they do other important things, I'm sure, but they are more than welcome to do it outside, well away from me. Oh, rocks. Yeah, we're good. This won't hurt. Ow. I felt that one. There's a weird whale creature in my factory. There's fewer things that bring me joy. Now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Bye now. But leave. Okay, paintballs do nothing. Okay, so I've got... This is 1 to 1, right? And I did 12. 12 times 30 is 360. That's not the number I thought I had. Hang on. 16. 3 times... Yeah, alright. Calculated time already. Okay. 3 times... No, not 3 times anything, is it? 30 times 16 is 480. Texting. Alright, so we've got 480 ingots, and then the real big question becomes... Hypertube wall hole. Fascinating. Can be attached to walls to allow hypertubes to pass through them. Oh, I can phase through walls now. Alright, we'll be right back. back. Did you miss me? I bet not. Okay. Constructors. The big question is, iron plates require 30. Iron rods require 15. It's a 15 to 15. Screws require 10. So 2 constructors building rods would supply 3 constructors building screws. And if your brain's already shut off, it's because mine has 2. Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 16. Now the first thing I need to do before I even try and math that out. Nope. Stop it. Is get some mergers up. Nope, that's a splitter. To okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will allow every smelter to supply ingots into the main line. And then I just have to do the same thing on the other side. This is a whole lot of this. It's gonna be a lot of this. And then a lot of math, and then a little bit of me crying. Okay, now this only churns out 30. So we've got 4 different marks of conveyor belts, and I'll be using all of them. One can handle 60 resources per minute, one can handle 120, one can handle 270, and one can handle 480. So, for the smelters to the to the mergers, we only need, I think, 30 per minute, so that will work. Is that straight? Doesn't look straight. I don't feel like that's straight. It is straight, though. Okay. And then, of course, this is 30. But total it's going to be 8. And 8 times 3 is 240. So I might as well just plop down mark 3s and forget about it for the sake of uniformity. Some things I really will do for uniformity. We actually don't have the power to turn this thing on. So once we finish building this factory, at least some of it, we're going to have to set up a power plant. Yes, I am really taking the bother of coloring all these because I'm a maniac. And no, there's not a faster or better way to color it that I've discovered. It's just a lot of this. Nope, missed, hit the floor. It was made to rule the 7 seas. That mission was a smidge on the stressful side, and somehow still not more stressful than the mission I did after that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically what I want to do is get all the ingots then traveling to a singleized location. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube run all of the conveyor belts under the main factory floor. I'm not quite there yet as far as smarts and whatnot. Whoa. also on rare occasions, I run out of stuff and I have to go back to the main base to get them. Also, every concrete floor that's black, I colored. Again, because I'm insane. So now we're making 480 ingots per minute. I mean, we're not yet, but we will once everything turns on. I like having everything red. I like the color red. I used to like it a lot more. Oh, why did I stop? I wonder why I stopped running the line. As you can see, we've got all this iron ore ready to go, but we don't actually have the power to turn any of these machines on. So, all of these will make 480 ingots per minute. Or I'm going to go ahead and plop a merger right about here. Yeah. And then whip out the conveyor belts, or conveyor lifts. Conveyor belt, blah, 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 blah. This. And we'll do this. And that will then allow me to run these to here, where we now have all of our iron ingots into this one centralized location. Then I have to color them because, again, I'm insane. Missed. There we go. Okay. Praise be the glory of the... Red goes faster. Oh yeah, no, I think I've done everything pretty OCD here. There's a power slug underneath me, which if you listen really carefully, you can hear it. See? Doesn't it look happy? You actually pick up all the happy power slugs. And, turn them into power shards, which you use to overclock your machines. Okay. So now we have everything there. I built all these. This must be the most gorgeous view of a factory ever. Look at that. Wait, I want the cool animation. Alright. Exactly. That's exactly how the game works. Don't believe me? Behold! Power shards. One slug equals one power shard. Oh, it's insane. Oh, right. I've got my jetpack, too. I shouldn't forget to use that. Okay, so that's all of the ingots. So then... right here, we'll start building constructors. Just do two. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I haven't fouled this up, did I? We are all straight. Yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2. What should I build? far enough forward? Yeah, it is. Okay, two, I think, or three. Tops. Still going. Okay. Oh, need more ammo. Eventually you can get something to make you run faster, but for now I'm stuck with my normal legs. 360 high latency life on hard mode. Where's my... Where did I stash my... What am I, one of these personal storage sheds, perhaps? There's nothing in that one. Aha! There we go. Paintball gun refilled. Camden's back! Hello! I need my cart. Behold my cart! This thing is not designed for off-road, for behold what happens. Take that off. It's not annoying at all. Whoop. Ah! That's my little construction area, or my concrete area. But it's not currently connected to the power. Like, it drives great, handling's great, just all around great. And then we get to off-road, and you realize why it's called factory cart. Because, just instantly. See, we're still going good. I give a little bit on the right turn, and now we're going in a big old circle. And I can't fix it. Nope. I want to go left. I want to, nope. That's a rock. Nope. Okay. I got this. Nope. I want to go left. Nope. Too left. I went too left. Right. Right turn. Nope. Stop it. I can't. Yeah, we're fine. Very definitely designed to only be driven on factories. Anywho, what was I doing? Right, coloring things. The least adult thing I've said in a while. Woohoo! Because 480 needs to be the maximum turbo speed of this thing, we gotta use the Mark IVs. They're definitely beefier than the Mark Is. Yoink, 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 yoink. That's enough. Because we need a lot of rods, right? And 10 per, but it's 15. So 4 of these will supply 60, which is... Really, I need about 1,000 screws per minute as far as production goes. And 1,000 screws per minute. Oh, golly, what's 1,000 divided by 40? Calculator. 25. Which means I need 250 rods. Alrighty. And if I need 250 rods, I need 250 ingots just for that. But I really need more than that. So, let's do 300. That seems like a generalized good number. And 300 divided by 15 is 20. I need 20. Oh, lots of constructors. Alright, I'm gonna run out of room. That's inconvenient. Manifest destiny calls. I will answer. The victory. Can you do loop-de-loops for the cart? I think you could use coupons at the Awesome Shop to build, like, half-pipes. So, yeah, probably. And yes, my character is chucking concrete out to make these. I wonder if I have more concrete stashed in my cart. Okay. Any cart action science? Oh, I love it. So like I said, all of the foundations that you saw, I built. Not too many, I did. Yo. Ah, autosave. So without saying any spoilers, please, because I'm not looking at the chat constantly. Did any of you see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and what'd you think? Spoiler free. Most recent episode. All the other episodes you can spoil. That's fine. So basically, did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Because anything else, frankly, would be a little, you die, and I'll get flown all the way back to the first base, where, I'll have to drive something back over here. Oops. I will have you know, I went to great lengths to build all these windows, and that. I probably should just build out or something, but. And because I'm nothing but kind to the ecosystem, I even built straight into a waterfall. Work for Fix-It Company. You miss company cart looping. Go fix it. I don't know that we have enough. I don't even think. I don't. What I'm doing, the reason that I'm kind of like is I'm crouching as I shift. So when you crouch and sprint, you slide. But if you slide and jump, you jump faster. Of course, I can also do this too. Whee! What am I doing? Cart. Where's the cart? Oh. There's my cart. Six slides. Because the black ones, I went to the bother of shooting them with the color gun. And the rest of them, I haven't. Like, I want them to all be black. That's an interesting sentence out of context. But you just have to manually go to all of them. And it is kind of boring, so I do it in chunks. So we're gonna have red walls and black floors. Anyway, that's why. Right? I wish many. So when you build them, they're gray. Somewhere there's a gaping hole of death. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's a time for lag. Crap! No, I need my car, because in my car is concrete. It's a concrete emergency. storage compartment is more concrete. Not much. Okay. I love that animation. Okay. So what do you want me to do? I'm not even sure I can build a loop-de-loop, but do you want to see if this thing will do a loop-de-loop? I guess I struggle to get it at the top of the hill, then fling myself off of it and hope I don't die. For science. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah. Actually pick it up. And carry it. And then when you flump it down. And then the window, boink. I will have you know, this is going to be extremely difficult as soon as I hit any kind of bump. These things are not designed for off-roads at all. And apparently because it's for science. There we go. Oh! Turning. Turning! Nope. Alright. As long as I go in a straight line, I'm okay. Can I? Whoop! No, I need the speed. It's part of the science of it. Go! I don't do loops. What? Driving's hard. Oh no, water. Oh no, water. These things don't do water well. I've lost my factory. My factory's huge and I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. I can't. Oh, it's not designed for off-road. At all. I got this. Yeah. Here we go. I don't even think I can knock over the giant whale thing in my factory that apparently lives here now. I wish to knock you over. Up. It didn't work. I'll get this thing. Oh. Thanks for stopping by, Star. Nope. Fine, I'll be back with a better car. Hang on. I can do this. We'll have my victory. Hoppa! Oh, it lives here now. It lives here now. How far can I move you? Nope, nope. I need you to... I need you to work with me here. Alright, it's gotta stay on my car, otherwise it'll respawn. Nope, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. If I honk at you relentlessly... Me. Nope. Alright, fine. Hey! Cart wound up the right way up. Okay, so before I distracted myself greatly, I need... Oh, right, to keep expanding the... Yeah. I am playing a very dangerous game here. Con yeet. Oh. To the cart. But it seems to be faster to do that than running. I wonder how close I can push this. Oh, that wasn't even close at all. To the waterfall. Whoa! Almost fouled that up. Curiosity. I wonder what lives in this waterfall. Does anything live in the waterfall? Oh! Help! Help! I'm defying physics. Guess I live here now. Interesting. Now how to get back down. Okay, yeah, totally meant to do that. Fascinating that... Nope, stop that. Stop! Oh. Help me. Help me. And back down I go. Just need to be able to... There we go. Now I can see back here without getting flung upwards. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Fascinating little issue on the edge of our new factory expansion here, but... could be worse. Ooh. I missed one. I missed one. There it is. And it auto-saved. Yeah, it auto-saves a lot. It auto-saves a lot. What's fascinating is that waterfall does not pull me upwards. I almost said something else that would have not sounded right at all. Okay. See, I can run under that one, no problemo. It's not. If I want to go upward, I can use this. Uh-oh. Ow. Alright. Ooh, look, a gaping hole of death. My favorite. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough concrete, I fear. Crap. Crap. Damn, I'm out of concrete. Back to coloring. I have you now. Whee! Nope, I'm losing him. I'm losing him. I'm losing him. I lost him. Okay, not gonna lie, that last one was just out of spite. Alright. I do have the jetpack, so I could probably fall off and get back up, but I really would like to not test that theory. Skip 1. 2. Depressingly, I don't think I have enough concrete. I hope I only need this much. Oh, they most definitely would be terrifying in real life. Nah. I've lost mind. That's probably not a good thing. Yeah, what I'll eventually do, because I'm going to build a road. I was going to build a road to run trucks, but the next milestone to do is monorail technology, so I'm not going to build trucks. I'm just going to straight up build a monorail line from... the main base to here, and have it deliver probably, well, definitely plastic. And probably gets all the steel. 'Cause there's coal not too far from here, which I will use as the power. Doink. Temporarily, we'll run power. There we go. Get our concrete over there working again. What's the range on the paint gun? Pretty far. I mean, I can hit that one over there. Hiya! Get! Thank you. I want a sports game. Nah. Alright, anyway. That was a lame joke. Anywho. If it was even... Can you classify as a joke if it wasn't funny? I wonder what happens when I bounce off a tire. I somehow wasn't disappointed. Oh! Oh, no, that's an idea. I definitely can make a tower. In the immortal words of Jeremy... Oh, I missed some. In the immortal words of Jeremy Clarkson. Behold the genius. Actually, it's my genius, but it's not my idea. Oh, this is much better. Oops, I just painted this. I can't see with the sun in my eyes. That's unhelpful. Yeah, I can get on top of this. What? Oh. I'm fine. I see your suggestions. A lot of times I read them and just try and implement them without. Only problem is I don't know how to get... Maybe I do. Oops. We're testing a theory. We've returned to cart science, apparently. Alright, now this is so fast that I can't run against it. So. Basically, I need to get the cart, pick up the cart. That I don't know. Number one, what might happen is I set it on the conveyor belt and it flings it away. Also, I better fix this death hole before I... Let's go. Oh, no! Dang it. I think it drives on top of it. Whoop! But I can't tell you. But I definitely can probably break the sound barrier. Here we go. So that's a thing. Need more tubes. Alright, well. Hopefully, you know, you had a little bit of fun. I definitely had a little bit of fun. I appreciate your attention. And your viewing time and all of that. Of course, if you're watching the replay, and want to see more of it, just let me know down in the comments of the video. Nice to see Dutchman, who's not managed to catch one in a while. Nice to see Star, whose suggestions we often ignore. Didn't really get a whole lot done, ironically. But we did get our base expanded, and Dutchman gave me the absolutely brilliant idea of building a lookout tower and then shooting paint gun from there. So anywho, hopefully you had fun. I definitely did. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.